What's cracking, everybody? How's it going? Just finished my Dungeonborne playthrough. It's not dark and darker. No OCE service, so that sucks. But here's some gameplay footage. I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, I encountered this priest first of all. This is the first one I ever found in the game. And he's like, here, have a mace to the face. And I'm like, no. And I turn him into stone and then I set him on fire. And he didn't like that very much, so he ran away. But then I was like, oh, damn, man, I'm low. So then I heal, I grab a potion. And I'm thinking like, oh, shoot him with a couple crossbow bolts. And I miss him. I miss him again. He's got another shield. I don't know how many shields they got. I don't really know how they work. I think they use mana and they can just keep shielding. But yeah, he had another shield up. I actually killed the rat there, which got me a re-stealth. I tag him with another bolt here. And I was like, okay, I can push up a little bit, but I know he's not too damaged. He's probably got like, I don't know, say 300, 400 health. Moving on up the stairs. Trying to get a little peek in. Gets his shield off again. I hit the shield. I'm like, oh crap, gotta leg it. Very slow walk speed when you're reloading the crossbows. So then I run away, reposition. See him in the room. Landed a nice crossbow bolt here. And he aggroes all the little NPC minions. Which is great for me, because I'm just like watching him. Just watching him try and fight them all off now. Snap him up with another little crossbow there. And I was like, right, he's got to be low now, like maybe 100, 200 HP. Shield wears off. Going for the stabs. These bugs won't get out of my way for some reason. He's aggro and everything. And then bam! One final backstab. I heard this DK before. Just jump straight on his head, just go for him. Which is weird because DKs are OP. I was just like, screw it. There's an axe guy down there. Maybe he tried to fight it. And thankfully, he was low. Oh, I thought he could ambush me right there. Using the rogue's abilities, mate. Just run for the hills. Burn him with a fire pot, maybe. Trying to ricochet it off the wall. Get a couple of splashes on him. And then I realised, I'm like, oh crap, there's a cooldown on this thing. I can't use it very often. So I run. That's what rogues do, they run. Turn around, get another little bomb, bang! It's just a standoff now. He's just like, hey, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, I'm going to kill you. We're just staring at each other for no reason. Check behind me to make sure I'm not getting snuck up on. Happens a lot in games like this. So one thing I don't do in this game, I'm sort of in the dark and darker mindset a little bit more, where I don't parry enough. So kind of just relying on the venom here to stun him, turn him into stone. Chuck on my bandage here, get a nice re-heal, and then re-engage. And he dies, which is good for me. I actually encountered this rogue, I followed him, I stalked him for a bit, and then he stealthed up on this guy, and I was like, ooh, 2-for-1 special. So I start attacking the rogue, he dies, and I'm like, oh, I'll go back on the swordsmaster. I was like, whoop, whoop, with the whirling blades there. And I poke out and I'm like, can you see me? Yep, there's some swords to the face. He can definitely see me. So I run away, re-heal, and close this door for a little bit extra security. Bandage up to full. And we're going to go out and recommit to this guy. Turns out that Swordmaster's hurt a lot. But what I should have done is held up parry, waited, attacked him, and just countered really, but instead I just go for the go-to, which is the rogue poison into a heal. And he gets me super low again. They just do so much more damage, you can't trade. And start running again. And I'm hoping and praying that he's not going to shoot swords into my back. He actually might be out of them. You have to carry swords in your inventory for that class, so he might have been out of swords. Trying to move quick and find him again. I don't know where he went. There he is. He's got his little shield bubble. I think that absorbs like 120 damage or something. Got some nice clean hits in and out right there, which is beautiful for me. And he dies right there. Moving on, I attacked this little goblin to get a stealth. And I can't remember the fight that happened here. Oh, another swordsman. This time I line of sighted the swords with the wall. And I poisoned him, so he's now stunned. Another reheal. I know I've got a little bit of time to move on him too, because his sword cooldown will be up. I thought I might as well get another re-stealth on the goblins, since he wasn't pushing me. Again, should have parried. Don't know what's going on in my head. I run away again because I just hit so hard. It's not fair. If you end up bursting a rogue, when they don't have their poison, they're very vulnerable. Like you can just kill them. They're so squishy. And then I eat like a bunch more swords, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm gonna die. Try to trade a little bit, but I'm like, just keep running, use your speed, use your speed. I'm like, the bug will get him. Got my cooldown off on my stun again. We go for another heal, but unfortunately for me, the goblin got him out of the stun because he got hit. And he should have capitalized on that and pushed me, but I was able to get the heal and kill him. Yeah, I ran into a DK. And DKs, if you haven't played this game, they're pretty OP. They can grip you into that AoE. And they do massive damage, and the reason why is because the AoE ticks while they're able to block and swing their sword at the same time. So I'm trying to be very calculated here and just poke this guy down. Got a couple shield pots this time. And I don't want him to get too far before I attack, so I get my crossbow out. Heal up to full. This is actually one of the better DK fights I had because they usually kill me, to be honest. And for the crossbow, if you're deciding to play this game, make sure that when you're aiming on the crossbow, you tap right click. You don't hold it. And I didn't know this until later in the game, but yeah, it turns out you can actually aim in if you tap right click instead of holding it. So I did not know that, which means my aim was actually off a little bit. Tagged him in the foot with that bolt though, so he should be a little bit lower. And he's got a crossbow of his own, so I was like, oh crap, sidestep, jump. You see my parry come out a little bit more now. Maybe it comes out when I'm like a little less confident with some classes. I'm not sure. It's weird like watching your footage back and what you actually do. But yeah, when people are holding their shield up, I shoot them in the feet, as you can see. Works pretty good. I like it a lot. That's the grip. As you can see, it did a ton of damage. He's stunned again, so I'm going to go for a reheal. And then I try and take his back since he's blocking. Just keep circling, trying to get those hits in. And because he's not hitting me back, I know he's low, so I just keep pushing. He dies. I heard some noises, so I remember stealthing up here. Go through this door. Oh, no, that's right, I got jumped. I remember now. Yeah, I got jumped. There was two guys, and this rogue jumped me. And thankfully, I survived with a freaking hair of HP. Yeah, I remember that. That was a scary fight. Oh, here's another fighter / warrior. I always call them warriors. It's pretty much a warrior. It's got a whirlwind. Pretty tanky. Probably the best class in the game, to be honest. I think a geared cryomancer would give it a run for its money, though. Geared cryomancers are pretty strong. It turns out you can actually parry the whirlwind too, the whole thing. So I'm just doing small circles here to try to bait out attacks. Trying to get him to swing and miss. Like that. And he's down. Here's another fighter. They're way too hard to trade with, so I always try and like make space, get some pokes off with the crossbow first, because they have more HP, more armor. Then we go in and we stab him in the eye a little bit. Hit him in the shield. Shoot him with a crossbow. A little bit scary right now. Pop a shield pot. I was like, he's not pushing me, so I'll just go for his legs again. He does a nice charge here, which is good by him. His whirlwind should be back up by now, so he should have done it. He would have killed me. Got super low. We've started to get a re-stealth on this little goblin. The crossbow ones don't have much HP, so as you can see, it's fast. And then give him the old 1-2. Moving on to some other classes now. I started trying to play a warrior or a fighter. So I'm versing a cryomancer right now, and he lights me up with some lightning and some ice. I'm like running for my life trying to heal. He doesn't seem to be pushing me. He's a little bit scared. Right there he hits me with a incendiary flask. Burns me a bit. I'm quite low. I thought, screw it. I'm a fighter who needs health. Just run in and start whirlwinding on his head and he dies. But then I see this little sneaky rat behind. Look at this little guy hiding behind this post, thinking he's going to get a piece of me. Man, he should have just seized the opportunity, seized the day and got me, but no, he's chilling. I know he's there. He's sniffing around, man. He's sniffing around. I saw him earlier. I knew he was around. He was nearby. There he is. Look at him. Little rat. Ta-da! Big chop to the face. And he's naked, so he goes down. No armor. Alright. That was me playing a cryomancer and getting deleted by a fighter in like 2 seconds. Here's me playing a cryomancer, and this is a DK. Thought he'd get himself a nice little portal. I was like, nah. Get frozen to death, and here, eat some lightning too. Have that for dinner. He's like, I hate your face. I was about to extract. And now I'm on the DK. Look at this rubbish. The grip, get the AoE, couple chops, mate. Easy. Look at the rogue, he's dead. And then I was like, dun dun dun. This guy pops out around the corner. So I'm running for my life trying to heal a little bit. I was like, screw it, I'll have a crack. Dude, look how low I get. This was so scary. I was like, if he has a crossbow, and he does, I just gotta leg it. I gotta leg it. I'm zigzagging. But then I take refuge in this little cathedral. And I'm hiding behind the door, and I start bandaging. Check this out. Detective DK on the case. It just runs right by me. But look at this. Look at this. Look who I'm sneaking up on. Look at this. It's the DK, mate. It's the DK. He's fighting an Axeman. He doesn't see me. I'm running in. He gets the grip. He pulls me right through. Oh, sword to the face. Bad luck, mate. Fighting an axe guy. Every time I fight an axe guy, I get jumped, I get killed, or something happens. They're just like bad luck, eh? They're super hard to kill too. So just be aware of that if you play the game. I stealth to drop his aggro. I was hoping it would swap to this guy over here, but no. I think it's a swordsman, eh? I'm not sure. That shot annoyed me that it missed, eh? I thought that was going to connect, but no. Yeah, see, swordsman. He shoots me with a couple little swords. They hurt, so I was like, quick heal. Chuck a potion down. Tag him in the legs again. need to parry more, right? When this game comes out and I decide to play it, if I decide to play it, they should add some OCE servers and stop being racist before I play the game, but yeah. Get a stab to his face. Stabbed with the shield. Oh, he's stunned. He's in trouble. He's panicking. He must be low, eh? Oh, he certainly was. And he's dead. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you guys later.